All right, so hello everybody and welcome on back to the channel. Only being Chris here with a month in review for Fallmess. Yes, we did Fallmess this year, and first time ever we have Chuckles here. This is like the rough draft, but before we get started, I want to welcome everybody on in. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. For a returning subscriber, welcome on back. Yes, I have my iPad here. I don't want to move it because I'm recording more videos for Christmas. 25 days of Christmas. So here we are. We have Chuckles, and I am using Arttex acrylic markers, which are these right here. They're really, really, really good. I love them. I decided that I was going to make a squirrel for Fallmess because squirrels get themselves in a lot of trouble. Like Chris gets herself in a lot of trouble. So there you go. I love the fall colors. I love fall colors. I don't know about you all, but like there's so many different kinds. Like there's greens, there's the yellows, there are the browns and the oranges and some reds. Some reds, yeah. So here we have Chuckles. I don't know what day this is, but this is Chuckles drinking a cup of coffee. Yes, he is drinking a cup of coffee, and like I was saying, those reds. Oh, I love this red. I've been really loving. I think I had more fun with Fallmess than I did with 31 days of Bucharest. There's a trend going. So we did 31 days of Bucharest, Fallmess, and then we have Christmas. And what should we do for the new year? I'm not sure yet, but I wanted to just pop on in and say, hey to everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I did not only just do acrylic paintings this month of November. It is the 29th. But I also did do some diamond painting as well. And can't show you that yet, though, because I did finish. After all this time, I finished one diamond painting. And guess how long it took me, friends? You'll never guess. You'll never guess. 2 days. 2 days. Let me put some mango chapstick on real quick. So here we have Chuckles in a coffee cup, hanging out by the acorn house. Yeah, Chuckles lived in an acorn house. Really cute house. Is that a house? That is a house because that's a tree right next to it. Okay. But the one thing I love about acrylic markers, and I'm just going to stress this a little bit, okay? You might have to sometimes do 3 coats, but as soon as you do that second coat, the feel of acrylic painting on paper, it's just lovely. And not only can you use the acrylic markers on paper, they also don't bleed through. What was that? I don't know what that was. What's that noise? I'm not really sure. What is that noise? Oh, I'm not sure. But you can use it on wood. You can use it on all kinds of stuff. Canvas, glass, porcelain. You can use it on, did I say wood already? I think I did say wood. Anyway, here is Chuckles hanging up some leaves. Yeah, it rained really bad for like a day or two here in November. Yeah, Chuckles decided that he was going to hang the leaves up to dry. Yeah, so we have some leaves and we may have a mushroom, but here is a cute little clothesline. A lot of these paintings are inspired, not copied, but inspired by Pinterest. So if you feel like you want to jump on in and come on to this acrylic painting journey with me, just like how things work in The Sims, you can always use Pinterest to get ideas. You know what I mean? And then just use your imagination. Do you guys see the candy canes back there? Yeah, there's candy canes next door. They're probably looking through my window too because they're weirdos. Yeah, I should probably close my window. Maybe I will do that. So yeah, So the next painting we have here is some really cool greens. We're doing the background. I love filling a background in. Some people may think that I waste a lot of paint from the paint marker. There's something about filling a page up that I love. I especially love the dark greens, and I really like black, like making it like a nighttime, scene. And I really love these colors. I don't know what else to say, really. And I really love Chuckles. We're going to keep Chuckles. Chuckles is going to stick around, but, we did Boo Chris. We also had a ghost, Boo Chris. What was Boo Chris's name? I think it was just Chris. But in December, which is coming up, I'll give you all a heads up. We don't just have one friend. I'm going to count real quick. Let me see. I believe we have, I'm looking in my notebook now, my Ohuhu sketchbook. We are going to have, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters. One took me a little bit to get used to. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this painting right here is of Chuckles and his friends hanging out inside the tree with their acorns. And the special thing I did with Fallmess is I used acorns. So every day, if it was day 17, it was 17 acorns. If it was 26, there was 26 acorns. Yes. And but I'm gonna, mix that around a little bit. Here are the beautiful and lovely alcohol markers from the awesome and amazing DP with Sparklers Tmall. I loved these so very much. I still have them. They're right here. They're not going anywhere. And I had a blast with these. The one thing I do really love about these markers is the fact that you only have to do about one coat and that's it. It just really sucks. Like the paper sucks the marker up, if that makes any sense. And I like it. I like the fall colors. So the yellows and browns and the oranges. And we have Chuckle and his 2 friends. I'm going to say best friends, like besties. Yeah, they're just hanging out in this coffee mug. I don't know what they're doing. Are they drinking coffee? They have to be drinking coffee. I really think they are. So here, instead of just doing one solid background, I spiced it up a little bit. So we have browns and yellows and oranges. Just look at how nice that dries. Oh my gosh, super duper cool. This is not in my sketchbook, but I did add this for Fallmess on Instagram. So if you're interested in following me over on Instagram, that's where I'm very active. Come on over. We have a great community over there. I really love watching everybody's reels and liking their pictures. It's very personable over there. Love seeing everybody's creations, So here we are back to another tree hangout with Chuckles and 4 of his best friends. He added in another best friend because Chuckles is just so lovely. I wanted to have a string of lights hanging around. You know how some people have lights hanging around their trees? Well, this particular tree just disappeared. Now this painting right here is something special. Keep an eye on this, my friends. Keep an eye on this painting. Okay? Because I cannot tell you right now. But this is with alcohol markers from Tmall. I think it's 320. And this painting is my absolute favorite that I had to do something special with it. So you're going to have to come back in December on Christmas Day, I believe really early in the morning, if you're Eastern time, and come check out what I did with this. Can't tell you right now, though. No. It's a secret. Now, if I can give any advice about starting a hobby like this, you really want to dive into some painting, I say grab a sketchbook and just start sketching. Just start sketching with a pencil. I use a mechanical pencil and it's fine. It's great. It's lovely. And just go ahead and listen to a good podcast or some YouTube videos and just go with the flow. If it took me many years, like I've never been good at like drawing animals. Like I'm still not good with dogs. I'm not good with turtles. I'm not good at any of it. But you know what? I've practiced. I love that sunflower. Look at how beautiful that sunflower is. That sunflower is nice looking. And here we are on this, I'm calling this like an art therapy journey. That's what I'm going to call it, because I really think that's what it is. It is definitely an art journey, and it's therapeutic, just like diamond painting is therapeutic. Now, this all will coincide with one another very soon. You will see, if you follow me. You got to give me a follow here on YouTube, because I do sporadically upload video, but not always diamond painting. But this does, wink, wink, will lead into something like that. But yeah, I really love this painting. Now you could see I'm using these greens, and the greens, you can just, by watching it right now, you can see how the paper just sucks up that marker. And I love it. It's a different way of, I don't really know how to explain it, but it really is soothing. And it just, I like alcohol markers, but I also really just love the feel of acrylic. But my girls and my niece especially, they love these markers. They will come in and say, hey, can I borrow such and such? I said, absolutely. They'll look at the color swatch card and they'll find the color they want, and they'll go ahead and they'll create, which I love. I love the fact that they will do that instead of playing a game, instead of, playing Minecraft or Roblox or whatever, and they'll just do it, Here's another painting of with the acrylic markers. I don't know if I kept this one. I think I ended up giving this the boot, because I wanted to make an acorn tree. I don't know how many acorns are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it was a cool concept at first. But then I'm like, how am I going to get I don't know. Do I finish it? I may finish it. I may not finish it. But that happens. That happens sometimes. But here goes Chuckles. Oh, his little fur on his chest is looking more like a heart. I think I do keep this one. I'll have to say, I would show you all the paintings that I have, but I got my desk filled right now. But anyway. So yeah, it looks like I am finishing this, and this is with the alcohol markers. So maybe I do finish it, which is cool, but it's all about having fun and practicing and, doing something every day. And I've become obsessed with it a little bit. Like, you know what? I can't wait to go home. I'm going to go home and I'm going to just paint. Like for example, today is the 29th of November, and I'm up to day 17 on Christmas. But you got to do what you got to do. I choose my time. I wake up really early and I just paint. Oh, now this is looking good, but I don't know if I keep it though. I keep saying that. I don't know if I keep this one or not, because it's really dark, but I may have, and that's the thing with the alcohol markers. If you use dark colors, the painting does tend to be really dark, even if you do outline it with a black marker. But this is actually, looking at it right now, it's not so bad. Okay. All right. Liking it. And, yep, I got the lights going on. I think I just chose like a red light. Okay, here we are. We're back to another painting. I love drawing the acorns too. There's so many different ways you can draw them. I call it a quick little doodle. And this one is just a fall background with some leaves and some acorns. And I really did enjoy doing this. I hope that you all can find something that makes you feel like really good, because that's important, the holidays are rolling around. We are going into December, and I know that the holidays can be super duper hard for people. for those that have lost, loved ones, that can't be with their loved ones, like whatever the circumstances, holidays can be really tough. So I'd love to just like be able to inspire, people out there to make sure that when, you are feeling like down in the dumps or you're not feeling the greatest, that you grab something that's going to make you feel good. I've been stressing out since I started this channel, which was probably over 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah, but I love it. And it's made a difference in my life. And I'm very, I'm being honest about it. Like, it has changed the way I feel, the way I, deal with my time. Like, I sleep a lot better. And, yeah, I love this. So this is with the alcohol markers again. Okay. Yes. All right. So I've switched it up. And, I want to go ahead and say something too, and I'll put T-Mall's information in the description down below, but I'm really excited about that because I don't see a whole lot of diamond painters, actually, paint. And when these markers came about, like this great deal, and they're Ohuhu, which is a great product, I was like, you know what? That's really cool. Hopefully people can do that. Now, these drawings right here were just simple dimple drawings that I took a couple pages out of my sketchbook just to make some silly sayings to kind of like, spruce it up a little bit. Like, I don't know, you might have to pause and go back and rewind a little bit, but just some funny sayings. I don't know if I do that in this one, but yeah, this isn't Chuckles. It's just some different, but look at the background, the colors. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Hallelujah. There you go. Hallelujah. I love it. Okay, here we are. Back to the sketchbook. A little bright, Chris. A little bright. This is Chuckles peeking through the window saying, "Hey, what are you up to? You gonna come bring the trash outside so I can get into it?" Well, who knows? But I wanted to do the flooring, like make it like a multicolored wooden floor, just using my imagination, all right? And then have this basket full of wood, a pumpkin, and then my acorns, and I skipped over. I don't know why, what happened there. Here goes Chuckles holding on to an umbrella, but it's not just a umbrella. It is a leaf umbrella. Yes. Again, with the Ohuhu alcohol marker. So you kind of get a special little, we're back to the fireplace. Sorry. So I did this mantle with that candle on top and a coffee mug, and you see Chuckles peeking through. You got a couple leaves falling. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acorns hanging from a string. For those that like that country primitive look. I like it. I love it. I don't have a fireplace though, so I try to pretend. But it's dark outside, and the only thing you could see falling are the leaves, and then we switched over. Okay, so anyway, here is Chuckles peeking over the fence. Am I saying Chuckles? It is Chuckles, right? Chuckles. And just a simple background with some hills and some mountains and some trees. Very simple, but I forget how we add in the acorns. How do we add them in? I'm not sure. I think I add them in at the end. I'm not really sure. We got some trees, so I add in acorns. Here we go. He's dropping the acorns over the fence. Like, here, can you hide these for me? Yeah. All right. Here is Chuckles popping out of an acorn. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, that's only day 8. Oh gosh. Oh, we got a long ways to go, my friends. Yeah, just hanging out. I really enjoyed the acorns. Oh gosh, they were a lot of fun. And I think making the leaves too, once I get stuck on like a certain design of a leaf, I kind of just stick through it throughout, I don't really know how to explain it, but I got it. Maybe next year I'll come up with a different method of drawing the leaf. That squirrel looks a little crazy there, Chris. Looks like Chuckles doesn't really have a head. I don't know. I guess, well, once you outline it, it looks better. Here's that green background. That green really does pop out the brown. It pops out the brown, and it also pops out the other leaves. Now, this color that I'm using right now is the color similar to what is on my corner hutch in the back of my bedroom over that side. You can't see. But let's see. Does this change though, Chuckles? Oh, that's Chuckles' tail. Okay. All right. All right, Chris. Yes. So this is day 8. And here goes another painting of Chuckles. But Chuckles is hanging from a tree branch, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so funny, Chuckles. You're so funny. And just simple acorns and stuff like that. But I definitely like to switch up the background a little bit. So let's see what type of background I use on this one. I'm not really sure, and these acrylic markers, I have a lot of them, but let me tell you, they're a lot of fun. And for example, yesterday was Thanksgiving. I went over to my son's house to go, for us to celebrate together there. And I just brought a little box of markers, and I did a couple paintings while talking to everybody and stuff. They were like, Chris, put away your markers. I'm like, I am fine. I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm fine. Yeah. Here is Chuckles popping out of an acorn again. Oh, well, okay. How can a squirrel pop out of an acorn? No, this is a huge acorn. This is like Chuckles' hiding spot. Yes, it is. Yeah. This is day 13, I think it is. So we're getting there. We're getting close. But wait until you see the trees in the background. Oh, I love this. I love this. And the fun part about this is that my iPad right here, if I hold the iPad over like an image, it will give me the option to scan. So that's what I did. I scanned a couple of these, and I'm doing something with them, so I can't tell you just yet. But yeah, I don't know. My sister asked me yesterday. She's like, what are you going to do with all these paintings? I'm like, I don't know. I said, it's more about like doing it every day. So it's kind of like a, what do you call it? A daily routine. You know what I mean? Like, how we all get up, we make our beds. If you do, you brush your teeth, you go to the bathroom, you get coffee, all that good stuff, whatever you do. But it's a daily routine. So it's something that is healthy for me. I like it. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm really, taking all of what life is handed to me right now, and I'm putting it into my art. And I think this is art. I think it is. But it's so weird because I've never really, I've done painting in my life, my 45 years of life, but not much like this. I mean, this is definitely like a new adventure, but, yeah, I love it. I really do. And, I can't stress it enough. For those of you that like to color, like color in books too, I think these acrylic markers would be a cool idea as well. If you get the fine and the brush tip, Yeah. Here's Chuckles hanging out in a tree with a cup of coffee. Is that what he's holding? He's holding a cup of coffee. Yes, he is. And that green just pops out that tree. I love it. And I think the most exciting part about when you finally complete one of these little pages, because they're not that big, they're medium size, is when you go to outline, because when you outline, it just pops everything out. Some people might disagree with me. Now here is Chuckles holding somebody. Oh, Chuckles. And we're using the Ohuhu markers. Chuckles is giving a little one a hug, because I think we all need hugs every once in a while to kind of, make ourselves feel good, make your friend feel good. They need a hug. This one is way too dark. I think I spruced it up with a different type of background with some oranges and reds. But yes, it's looking good. This was not in this book, so I may have done a couple extra paintings. I don't know if this was part of Fallmess. Like, Chuckles, part of his reels over on Instagram. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, that's exciting, right? It is. I love it. I love it. What's interesting is, you could put these in a portfolio and just like, when you're hanging out with your kids, be like, yo, remember I went on this, this crazy journey of painting every day. Yes, this is one of my favorite paintings. This is just do I have Chuckles in here? I don't think I have Chuckles in here. No, I don't. But this was just a fun painting to do. I like the dark, like night, like what you're doing in this picture is you're looking at your cup of coffee. You're sitting next to your cup of coffee and you're looking out the window. And you see these trees, like the moonlight kind of like, shines a light on the trees. But you got this really cool cup with some leaf decorations, but no Chuckles. Chuckles went to sleep. Yeah. I like the coffee mugs. The coffee mugs are a lot of fun. I really like that orange. That orange is really cool. Yeah, loving that orange. Let's see what our next one is. This is kind of a surprise to me as well. So, and this is like a cup of tea. It doesn't have to be a cup of coffee. Cup of tea with some pumpkin spice and everything nice, okay? But no Chuckles. Chuckles is sleeping. And I don't know if I highlight this at all. I don't. Now, this one I also did. I was going to try this out. This was just kind of like for fun. It's just a forest, just some trees and stuff like that. Nothing too shabby. This is a fun way to kind of get your mind off things too. Like, and you can overlap them. Not bad, but I really do. I don't know, the colors, man. The colors make you happy. Painting makes you happy. Diamond painting makes you happy. What I'm really excited about is when I don't have to look through my my phone anymore to find what day. Like tomorrow is day 30. And let me see. I forget which one I have to do for 30. But that would be my last one for Fallmess. Do I even have it? I don't know. But get a lot of that off my telephone as well because I have a lot of reels. Oh, we're back to the, Chuckles holding the leaf. Okay, I think I changed the color up a little bit. I think I went over it with. Why am I going backwards? Where are we going backwards? Oh, we're starting. What? Oh, I know what happened here. When I went to make it in iMovie, I went the wrong way. Instead of going from the top to the bottom, I went from the bottom up. So a lot of this was, backwards. But that's all right. You guys don't care. Here we go with Chuckles and a couple other friends just hanging out. No particular reason why, but they're just saying hi. And yeah. And this one was really cool. We have Chuckles at the back of a truck. And with a whole bunch of pumpkins and other stuff. And I thought of this picture and I was thinking of Dad and how he has a blue pickup truck, but it has like a cap on it. So it's not like open, but totally was interrupted there. But Dad has a blue truck. Granted, it has a cap on it or a cab. I forget what you call it. But if you were to take that extended cab off, I think this is what Dad's truck would look like. So this picture is for Dad. I thought of him. I've been thinking of him a lot lately. And I thought this would be really cool. And Chuckles is just in there waving, hey, I'm going for a ride. It's my first time in a car, you know? Yeah. And just fill in the background. And I call it like a mauve color, like a MAUVE color. Okay. A mauve color with some leaves and acorns. I believe it's day. I don't know what day it is. I'm not really sure. Oh, we got the tires. That's right. Now we're filling in the lines, like outlining. You can call it outlining or highlighting, whichever you want to call it. Yeah. So what else do we have here? Let's see. What would be our next one? Our next one, I think. Not really sure. I can't believe there's 40 minutes of this. Chuckles. Oh, Chuckles had his own little license plate. Okay. So here we have a pumpkin with some plants, and then we have all these acorns stacked up. But why are they stacked up, you say? Because Chuckles is going to hide these acorns in a pumpkin. I guess, you know, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, he can do that. And there you go. All right. I'm going to leave you all for a couple minutes, and I will be back. So we're coming up on day 27. So we're not too far away. Okay. So I did some mushrooms. I have one big acorn, and Chuckles is kind of peeking out of this acorn house saying hi. And I'm using ArtX markers, which I really love. I'm actually using them now for Christmas. And yeah, we got these going, and we got some trees in the background. I don't know if I add in any acorns to this, so I may have lied to y'all. I don't remember. But this was a lot of fun. 27. Ah, it's so cute. I don't know. Do I make it dark? Is it like a dark night? I may have used, I see a black, so I'm thinking I'm going to use the black to make it like a night scene. Yes, I think so. Let's see. I was right. It goes on so thick. It's so awesome. I love it. And I don't know if I add in stars or anything like that, but this is really cool. I did have to do like 2 coats with this, but that's all. It's not a hideous or tedious task. It's kind of fun. You get used to it. And but yeah, it's really nice. I really like this one. This one was a lot of fun. Yeah, see, when you highlight, I keep saying that, but it's so true. When you outline, they look so good. Yeah. So there goes Chuckles. We're day 27. Do I add anything else in? I'm not really sure. Okay, here is the one that I did for, I believe, Thanksgiving. Yes. And I love this one. I love like the little plants and Chuckles just peeking out, saying hi, his little tail. And this is Chuckles' house. He has a little window, but he also has a door. And I really enjoyed this one. This one was a lot of fun to do. I did like a gray sky. The browns, the reds, and the grays is a really good combo. So there you go. We got that. And yeah, it took a while, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think I did 2 coats. I always do 2 coats, but yeah, this is really nice. I really like those colors. They're not a bad, they're not bad at all. And I made like, instead of us having grass, we now have like dirt or the grass died. One of them, And we have a little pathway. I can't remember what color I made the door, but I think I made it a green. Yeah, because the green kind of like just pops the whole thing out. I love it. And we got Chuckles we're doing with his tail. Yes. We got that. That was quick. Okay. Here we are. Back to, okay, this one I did not really like. Okay. Because I forgot to do like color in the acorns. Chuckles is peeking out from behind a Christmas tree. And later on, I go back and you'll see what happens. Okay, here we are, friends. We're getting to a sneak peek of what the characters are going to look like for Christmas. So we have a bear. We have a snowman. We also have a reindeer and we have a raccoon. But we add somebody special in. Okay, so stick around for that. And these are not 100% like done. These were kind of like a sketch. Like I wanted to get the feel of these characters. Raccoons are tough to draw. They just are. Like there's so many different ways you can draw a raccoon, but this raccoon was tough. Gave me a run for my money. We're on day 30, so we're there. We are rocking and rolling. So this is our last paint-in the month of November. This is Fallmess. And we have the lovely characters. I really enjoyed doing this. So I'm just coloring the background, right? I'm coloring the background. And it's good to do small portions of the background so you don't get overwhelmed. Kind of like, when you're diamond painting, you don't want to have a big section. I kind of just paint in small sections. And once you go over it with a different, like with a second coat, it doesn't look bad. You don't get those like lines or whatever, but these markers are fresh. They're like brand new. So, oh man, this was such a blast, friends. I love doing this. And I wanted to share this over here on YouTube. For those of you that are not on Instagram or do not follow me, you can follow me on Only Being Chris. I really enjoy, and I love how like my family's getting involved. Like they like the reels and there's interactions and there's funny sayings, like all kinds of fun stuff. My only hope is to bring a smile. If that's the only thing I can do, I hope to make somebody smile. You know what I mean? It's good to smile. Yeah, this was a blast. So we have, do we have 30? We don't have 30 acorns, do we? I don't even know. We can't have 30. We may have 30. It says 30 there. So now I'm just filling in the acorns. And I think I gave up at that point. I was like, okay, I'm done painting the acorns. I'm just going to do them one color. And we have some leaves and we have these friends who are peeking their heads off. They're like, they just joined the neighborhood, friends. They did. On Chris's block. Yes. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm on day 17 of Christmas right now, trying to get a head start. Because, December's going to roll around and that's it. We're going to be busy, And I have a wedding to go to, not this weekend, next weekend. So I won't be able to hang around and paint all weekend like I have been doing, which is what I love. But, I can always bring my markers with me because I wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock a.m. anyway, every single day. It doesn't matter what day it is. It's like constant. It's like, wake up, have a cup of coffee. And, stick around, friends. And, thanks to all of you who have, watched. What's it called? It is a joy to share this with you all. And, I appreciate you all being here. It's been 2 years. So 2 years on this YouTube. Okay. This was just a random paint-in. So I think I'm just going to kind of let you all see that. I wish I had like an arm rest to rest my arm. I'm getting a little tired. It's 6 o'clock. I've been up since what time? I think 4 or 5. Yeah, Thanksgiving. I didn't eat a whole lot, but it was stressful. Oh, here is the ending of Thanksgiving days. The Thanksgiving Day painting we are highlighting now. So yeah, it was a little backwards. But it's a mixed mashed potato video, I guess you can say. And yep, let's outline those. And then I don't know, what did I do here? Is this I don't know what painting this is. It's so weird. Anyway, friends, thanks again for joining me. I hope that you all have a great rest of your November. And you go into December knowing that you can't do it all. Do as much as you can, but make sure you give yourself some grace, okay? Not everybody celebrates Christmas. So for those of you that are celebrating Hanukkah and all that other good stuff, listen. Don't let the negative people get to you. Don't let the negative Nancys get to you. And don't be a curmudgeon. Okay? Don't be a Grinch. All right? Take care of yourselves. Give yourself some love. And I will see you all in the next video, my friends. Bye.